In this Wolf video, I will show you EMR workflow for patient verification and producing a verification rate. Now, when you validate each person as they're coming in, you're going to be checking their name, all their demographics here. You're also going to be checking who their primary provider is, their patient status, which is up in this bar right here. And once that's all done, you're going to select this patient data verified tick box, okay? And what that does is it indicates that you have actually gone through the process of checking all that information and everything is updated and correct. So you'll notice down here, before you even check it, the last recording here. So if you have validated previously, it's going to put that date in there. I happened to verify this person yesterday. So if you select it today, it'll automatically stamp today's date on it. So it's going to update it to today. Okay, now this information becomes searchable, and with this we can start to produce a patient verification rate. Just one little quick tip: make sure that you take every opportunity you can, especially if you're linking patients to the family, that you update as many of the family members as you can. The validation rate includes everybody in the panel or the people who have walked in the door within a certain period of time, and you want to make sure, sometimes the kids often get missed. Okay, so make sure to save your changes, like so. Then you're going to go to your practice search. We're going to open up a search, and we're going to actually do two separate searches. One is going to be looking for a numerator, the next looking for a denominator. So first thing we need to do is name our search, and we're going to call that validation 1 month. Okay, we're choosing 1 month as your time interval because that is a really nice little interval for you to be checking how well you're doing in your processes. So if you've decided as a team that you're going to make a really concerted effort to validate everybody as often as possible, this will give you a good indication, how well have we done in the last month, and doing a little better with that. So you can make that interval different. You can make it a week or a day or 3 months, okay, whatever you decide to do. I'm just going to pick 1 month for now. You also want to select search all patients at the top if it isn't already checked. This information here will stay pretty much as it is. You don't need to change any of that. We're going to be excluding anybody who is deceased or who is inactive. The next thing you want to add is primary MD. And we're going to, anybody who's attached to Dr. Barbara McCaffrey in this case. The next one would be their last visit. So we want to know who has actually walked in the door in the last 1 month, and I'm just going to change that to 1 month. And then we're going to hit the search button up here. And that's going to give a list of 8 patients. Now, when you're talking numerators and denominators, that can be a little bit confusing, but the best analogy I have is, think about it in high school when you used to get 15 out of 20 on an exam. So in that case, 15 is the numerator and 20 is the denominator, okay? So this particular search is our denominator search, meaning that we are just looking to see how many patients have walked in the door in the last 1 month. And in this case, it's 8. So we're going to write that down, okay? The next thing we're going to want to search is our numerator. So of these people, how many of them have actually been verified? So we'll write down this number of 8, as you can see down here at the bottom. We'll close that search. And then we're going to add one more filter to the search, patient data verified. And we want to select verified in the last 1 month. So it's going to be the exact same time frame, like so. Then we hit search again. And this is going to give us one person. This is a person we just validated, okay? So 1 becomes our numerator. So in this case, our verification rate would be 1 out of 8, okay? So if you take 1 and divide by 8, you get 0.25. From there, you times by 100, which will give you a percentage, and that will equal 25%. So 25% will be your patient validation rate. And that is how you do validation rates.